left turn ahead. In half of a mile, slight left turn onto Mill Hill Road.
Second, and safe at second with a two-run double is Brett Beatty, and the Mets have a 2-0 lead.
Now he rose on WCBS. They would go on to win 6-1, capped by Daniel Vogelback's solo homer in his return from a mental health break. And Tyler McGill got his 6th win, pitching 6 innings. Meantime, the Yanks had a night to forget. First, Domingo Germán made franchise history, became their only pitcher ever to give up 6 extra base hits without recording an out in the 3rd inning. The Red Sox got him for 5 doubles and a home run in a game that wasn't even close.
Swung on a high drive to deep center. Back goes McKinney looking, and she is gone into the center field seats. A grand slam for Justin Turner. A grand salami in the dead center field seats. And Boston, embarrassing the Yankees, has a 10-1 lead.
At the bottom of the 3rd on their way to a 15-5 Beantown beatdown. John Sterling, that call on the fan. Turner taking Matt Crook deep in the lefties' Major League debut. Golf after round 2 of the U.S. Open in L.A. Ricky Fowler has got sole possession of the lead at 10 under par. He's 1 shot ahead of Wyndham Clark with Rory McIlroy and Xander Schauffele, both 2 back at -8. And Tiger Woods has officially withdrawn from next month's British Open. That'll be played at Royal Liverpool. Mark Renee, 10-cent Win Sports on 92.3 FM.
Thanks, Mark. Wins News on 747 could be major havoc in the package delivery world. UPS workers could soon go on strike.
Members of the Teamsters Union have voted overwhelmingly to authorize a strike if they cannot come to an agreement with UPS before their contract expires next month. The Teamsters represent about 340,000 UPS employees, or more than half of the company's workforce. If a strike occurs, it would be the first massive work stoppage at the company since a 15-day walkout crippled the package delivery service a quarter-century ago. But a strike this time could have even more dire consequences for the economy as a whole. UPS says it delivers the equivalent of about 6% of the nation's gross domestic product.
Correspondent Linda Kenyon. The Coney Island Mermaid Parade back today.
I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dance.
One of the most famous mermaids there. She wants to see where all the people are. They're going to be on Coney Island, Surf Avenue. Probably a couple of Ariels, no doubt, as well. Tons of creative folks in all sorts of costumes. Coney Island celebrating the unofficial start of summer for the 41st time. Adam Wren, the artistic director at Coney Island, USA, explaining just who is in this parade.
The parade has always been a participant-driven parade. The idea that the people who are marching and the creators and the innovators, the artists, are the ones that really make the parade what it is.
There is no Grand Marshal, instead King Neptune. This year, rapper Kool Keith, Queen Mermaid, Lori Kumbo, the Commissioner of Cultural Affairs for the City of New York. The parade kicking off at 1 on Surf Avenue, wrapping up on the boardwalk. Of course, the party, though, begins at 11 a.m. Coney Island Circus Sideshow is up and running. The Freak Bar is opening up early. So, yes, you can fly your freak flag high today, no doubt, at the Coney Island Mermaid Parade. It's so much fun. Comedian and actor Pete Davidson now charged by prosecutors in Los Angeles County after a car crash.
Davidson was allegedly behind the wheel when he lost control of a Mercedes, took out a fire hydrant, and crashed into a home in Beverly Hills in March. Nobody was injured, and Davidson was not arrested at that time. Now he's been charged by the Los Angeles County DA for misdemeanor reckless driving. The LA County DA saying in a statement it believes Davidson engaged in reckless driving. He's scheduled for arraignment on July 27. Alex Stone, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Wins News Time 749. Traffic, transit, and AccuWeather coming right up.
Mets baseball is in full swing.
Goodbye! Pete Alonso, that bat is wide awake.
With the free Odyssey app, local fans can listen live all summer long, whether you're at the grill or at the pool.
On one hop, fielded by McNeil. will touch the second one. Let's go on a first. Put it in the box.
Mets baseball. Mets announcers. Streaming live on the free Odyssey app. AUDACY. Get in the game and download it today.
Check. You might already know about the Acura MDX. V6 engine, C7, a real driver's SUV. We have an announcement. We swapped that engine with a specially made 3-liter turbo V6, race-tuned steering and suspension, added Brembo front calipers, and for the first time, added Type S performance to an SUV. So, we're just gonna drop this right here. The Acura MDX and first ever MDX Type S. Acura, precision crafted performance.
Drowning in IRS debt? If you can't afford to pay your IRS debt due to economic hardship, you can now be free of IRS collection efforts by taking advantage of a special IRS tax hardship program. This program allows Americans who owe the IRS to resolve their delinquent tax debt once and for all. In some cases, maybe even reducing what you owe significantly. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Simply dial 800-489-5660 if you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back or have years of unfiled tax returns. Help is standing by. Just call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-489-5660 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-489-5660 to see if you qualify. That's 800-489-5660.
Jackpot can let you order official state lottery games on your phone instead of waiting online, and Powerball is now over $366 million, so use code RADIO for a free ticket with your first play.
18-year-old with daily Bible, New York, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLE. See jackpocket.com/COS for terms.
Wayne's News Time, 7:51. Time for traffic and transit. Take it away, Jody Vale.
And Brian, let's go to the LIE in Queens, westbound just past Junction Boulevard. Crash there, taking out that left lane. So check out the 1010 West Jamtown. Tow is there. Still stop and go, though. 108th Street. Eastbound Grand Central, got a crash or a stall being cleared. This is right in Kew Gardens Interchange, and in the Bronx, they're taking care of another crash, northbound New England Thruway. Delays because that crash is approaching Pelham Parkway, so expect some delays as you make your way up the bridge. Bronx, the eastbound crash cleared to the shoulder near Webster Avenue. There's still delays both ways. Crews on the scene, and slight delays there in the area. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Still about 10 to 15 in at the GWB. Outbound's about 5 to 10. Lincoln and Holland minor delays in and out. And alternate side parking meter rolls are in effect for today. Traffic is sponsored by Hawthorne Chevrolet. Next report's at 8:01. 1010 wins and 92.3 FM.
Did you hear? Lease a new Chevrolet today at Hawthorne Chevrolet and get amazing savings on all models, like the new 2023 Traverse LT all-wheel drive for only $349 per month for 24 months. Find new roads in a Hawthorne Chevrolet. Visit HawthorneChevrolet.com. Now, the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Let's get a live update here with meteorologist Dean DeVore. Times of sun, and it'll look hazy at times. The overhead skies will look hazy. We could get some haze and smoke down to the surface as we get in the afternoon, maybe lowering the air quality situation a bit. Don't know that we're going to get alerts about that, but it's certainly something we're going to keep an eye on. Part of the atmosphere will also try to pop up a shower, a thunder shower in some places, especially this afternoon, early evening, although it looks like a lot of the time will be dry. Temperatures getting up to 78. We should clear out later tonight. Pretty comfortable. Low 60s in the city, 50s in the suburbs. Haze, brown smoke and haze should get alleviated overnight. Tomorrow, morning sun mixing with some clouds. Can't rule out a shower, especially Hudson Valley, Connecticut suburbs near 80. That sunshine could look a little hazy tomorrow, but again, not air quality affected. Near 80 with Monday looking gorgeous with some sun, and then mid-70s on Tuesday. Can't rule out a thunder shower in the afternoon. Partly to mostly sunny. We're at 63. We're going up to a high today of 78. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Dean DeVore, New York's weather station. 1010 winds, 92.3 FM. Thank you, Dean. 62 this morning in Patterson, 61 degrees in Merrick and Thornwood right now, 61 degrees. Best-selling author Carol Higgins Clark, Bergen County native and New Jersey Hall of Fame inductee, has died. Clark was raised in Washington Township, the daughter of another best-selling author, Mary Higgins Clark. Carol Higgins Clark went to IHA, Immaculate Heart Academy in Bergen County. She kicked off her career with her first novel. It was published back in 1992. She talked about that when she was inducted into the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
When I started writing, I had to create a character who came from New Jersey, Reagan Riley. I have her come from Summit. and I wrote my first book, which was a murder on a cruise ship, and my mother suggested the title Decked.
A lot of Bergen County references there. Carol Higgins-Clark died after a 3-year battle with appendix cancer. She was 66. Wins News Time, 7:55. Bloomberg Money Watch coming up in just a minute. Keep it locked to 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM.
Hey, Yankees fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Friday, June 23rd, when the Yankees host the Texas Rangers for one of the hottest promotional giveaways of the 2023 season. It's Yankees Marvel Superhero Night, and the first 18,000 guests will receive a special Derek Jeter Captain America bobblehead. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com/tickets. Again, don't miss the Yankees and Rangers for Yankees Marvel Superhero Night on Friday, June 23rd. Visit Yankees.com/tickets.
Hey, Manhattan business owners, diversify your income and earn extra money for your business by partnering with Amazon Hub Delivery. Here's a great chance to have your local business interact even more with your neighborhood. When you partner with Amazon Hub Delivery, you and your staff will deliver packages to customers in your neighborhood on a schedule that works for you. It's easy to begin with no upfront cost, delivery experience, or long-term contracts. Sign your business up today at Amazon.com/Hub Delivery. That's Amazon.com/Hub Delivery.
Wins News Time, 7:56 now. Bloomberg Money Watch on 1010 Wins. Here is Nathan Hager.
Is Amazon a monopoly? That might be a question best left to legal experts, but what's the tech giant's most familiar voice have to say about it? Alexa, is Amazon a monopoly?
I don't know that one.
But ask about some of Amazon's competitors. Alexa, is Google a monopoly?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes.
And you get different answers, even to more specific questions. Does Apple break antitrust law?
From cultofmac.com.
Citing sources there, but when it comes to Alexa's parent,
I don't have an answer to the question I just heard.
Amazon is still waiting for the results of a long-running Federal Trade Commission probe into its competitive practices. A spokesperson says Alexa uses a range of credible sources to answer questions on a number of topics. As for how other voice assistants answer for their corporate parents, hey
Next
Siri,
left, and then
is
your
Apple a
destination
monopoly?
is ahead on the right.
Okay, I found this on the web for Is Apple a Monopoly? Check it out.
Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Nathan Hager for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Turn your home into restricted airspace. Tell incoming flights you want them diverted. The new Raid Essentials light trap plugs into the wall and uses light to attract, then trap flying insects like fruit flies and mosquitoes. Its 24/7 continuous attraction provides insecticide-free protection that's people and pet friendly. Consider air service interrupted. New Raid Essentials light trap. Insecticide-free protection. This is an important notice to consumers facing $10,000 or more in credit card debt, medical bills, or other unsecured debt. You may not be required to pay it all back because there are special programs that will significantly reduce the amount you owe if you qualify. Accredited Debt Relief has helped qualify consumers with over $1 billion in debt. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. For this free information, call 800-786-3400. That's 800-786-3400.
I live alone and rarely have visitors. So when I slipped and fell in the kitchen last month and couldn't get to a phone, I knew I was in trouble.
Help!
I could barely move.
Help!
I tried calling for help,